What's up, YouTube? What's up, YouTube? But more specifically, what's up, SCVR? I don't remember your comment. My man's helped me find your music, so I forgot your actual name, but your rap name seems to be SCVR. So what's up, SCVR? You asked me to review and react to your album or mixtape, whatever it is. For marketing purposes, I prefer that you call it a mixtape. That'll take you farther. You know what I'm saying? Because I bet that's what it is. It's probably your first or one of your first few projects. So you're really trying to establish yourself. Why would you have an album unless you're already established? You know what I'm saying? But anyway, I'm going to listen to a few songs. I'm not going to review this whole album. I don't got time. So let's get started. Listen. I'm just a normal rapper just like you, normal musician, artist, trying to make it just like you. And because of that, I'm not holding back, bro. I'm giving you my honest, uncut, raw opinion. If this shit is trash, I will tell you. And I will tell you why I think it's trash. I'll give you a good, in-depth reason, at least I feel it is. And if it's good, I'll give you the same. So with that being said, let's get into it.
I gave her Eminem, she forgot she brought a friend. She grinding on the king while her man gets cut by a shy rat raised pump bounces in my blood. But I don't gotta draw, my dogs got guns. Shy rat pump bounce in my blood. I don't gotta draw, my dogs got guns. Shy rat punk bounce in my blood. I don't gotta draw, my dogs got guns. Heartless, gone rough colder than the Arctic. Drugs like Martian, copped it up the starship. I be killing beats like I know I'll get a party. Probably cause the judge invited me to her apartment. Woo, dress code fresher than a guard. Lean on my lips, blue scars. She keep her knees planted in my carpet. She finished, give her change for the parking. A pair of dice, how Moy's on roll. Ain't no one play nice, I ain't your hoe. Lyrical criminal, killing beats with these. Ain't a single motherfucker who competes with me. Shy rat punk, violence in my blood. I don't gotta draw, my dogs got guns. Shy rat punk, violence in my blood. I don't gotta draw, my dogs got guns.
I like that beat. The song's not bad. It's not bad. It's not a bad song. But I'll expound why after I listen to the next song, alright? I'll expound on that more after I listen to 95. Cut this shit out.
Yeah, I stay baked like a bakery. Your girl tastes like a pastry. Yeah, and I'ma save her for dessert. But tomorrow morning I might have to just dessert. Yeah. You know it's one and done, cause I'ma be so blunt and say I don't give a fuck. These bitches get no love from us, bitch, no love. I barely go mental. This ain't even my full potential. This some feel good shit from a feel good hit while my friend brings his. Bob killer on the beat, me plotting the murder. Your wife is very fond of my eyes. So sorry to hurt her. Cocky little punk, got your shit out some drugs. Now I'm looking to bust a nut, maybe fuck while my homies outside taking the last puff from a white rhino blunt I rolled up. What up? Last night was pumped. I got my dick sucked by this bitch Vanessa, and a girlfriend Victoria's got a secret. Her boyfriend doesn't know how I got them geeking. I got fake friends trying to end my life. I got bad bitches out here trying to be my wife. Life of a G, I ain't even gotta try. Big debts since 95. I got fake friends trying to end my life. I got bad bitches out here trying to be my wife. Life of a G, I ain't even gotta try. You know I stay blowing cold off the dome. I'm so cold I get Jack Frost frostbite, accidentally stepping on his toes. I said sorry, poured him some Bacardi, then proceeded up into the party. Yeah, these thoughts stay on me, asking me to go hard, but they go hardly. The fuck am I supposed to do? I smoke Marley with my whole fucking crew. My homie's coming through with the deuce, and he's pointed at you if you ain't through juice. I feel like pop, smoking in the booth. Now I'm mixing up some gin and juice. Yeah, I reside up in Cloud 9. I'm with the divines of the grapevine. Who the fuck you think was my guide as I warp these lines and connect these rhymes? Say what you want, say but don't lie. Might have an MC test here tonight. Put up those fists, but I ain't looking to fight. I'm looking to kill, murder on sight. I'm cocking back the hammer of a lyrical 45. Unloading it between your eyes, I blow your mind. Step to eye, step aside. No shots to opposite, but I got an ill mind. I got fake friends trying to end my life. I got bad bitches out here trying to be my wife. Life of a G, I ain't even gotta try. Been dead since 95. I got fake friends trying to end my life. I got bad bitches out here trying to be my wife. Life of a G, I ain't even gotta try. Been dead since 95.
That song wasn't bad. It wasn't bad, man. I can't say it was bad. Was it good though? I'm gonna do you a favor. I'm gonna listen to one more song, Driven, and then we're gonna go off those 3 songs.
Introducing Buff,
the artist.
the gamer's loyalty app. It lets you earn buff coins while playing your favorite games. All you have.
K now. See the 6, bitch. Not too bad. They dodging bullets and they dodge strategy. Take your body to the back of the G-Wagon. Look like a Komodo, bitch, the way your body dragging. I got one emotion, nigga, and it's trigger happy. Play fair, we don't play fair. Ain't gon' wrestle with a nigga, I ain't Ric Flair. Nigga play, they gon' give my ass a picture. Bet they cannon knock a nigga out the picture. Catch you in the bathroom, put that gun in your kisser. Cut your head off and leave that bitch in the shitter. I'm blowing on the dope and I'm sipping on the scissor. Swing by your shit and hit everybody who live there.
Get fully committed, hard boss, scar spit, no fucks left giving. I need a bar, so I'm dripping. Yeah. I need a bar, so I'm dripping. Yeah, I'm dripping. Yeah, listen, cause I'm dripping red line, full speed race line. Quickest to the top, cause I ain't waste time. I'm dripping. Yeah, I'm dripping. Yeah, I'm dripping. I'm dripping. I'm dripping. Yeah, I'm dripping. You want why I'm so vicious? Cause I got the biggest ambition to be the illest in this rap division. I'm dripping. Yeah, I'm dripping. Yeah, I'm dripping. I'm dripping. I'm an environmental hazard, how I'm blowing the trees. Purple in my drink be the reason why I lean. Caught from the smoke, quarantine a quarter pig. Sauce so sweet, all the gold so clean. House a lot rub, eat it like supper. Put her in a pretzel, she say I'm the 8th one. Looking so good, I can make her mouth stuck. She feels some type of way, but she know I don't love her. Getting fully committed, hard bar, scar spit, no fucks left giving. I need a bar, so I'm dripping. Yeah, I need a bar, so I'm dripping. Yeah, I'm dripping. Yeah, listen, cause I'm dripping red line, full speed race line. Quickest to the top, cause I ain't waste time. I'm dripping. Yeah, I'm dripping. Yeah, I'm dripping. I'm dripping. I'm dripping. Yeah, I'm dripping. You want why I'm so vicious? Cause I got the biggest ambition to be the illest in this rap division. I'm dripping. Yeah, I'm dripping. Yeah, I'm dripping. I'm dripping. I'm dripping. Yeah, I'm dripping.
Alright, bro. Man, got a few things to say about what I heard, man. Man, there's some positives, but there are some negatives. I'll start with the positives. I like the real Lil West Coast Flow you got. You know what I'm saying? I like that. I do like the little West Coast flow you got. I'm hearing the West Coast flow. Check.
I gave her Eminem. She forgot. I don't gotta draw. My dogs got.
Anyway, I like the West Coast flow you got. It's not bad. It's okay, but it pales into comparison to everybody who has it, and it pales into comparison to people you try to sound like. Person in particular, Dr. Dre. I mean, it's like, you know what I'm saying? I like originality. You're lacking it here. Like this, from what I heard, originality is not a thing. And I know a lot of rappers get mad, like, what's wrong? Why are you mad that you saying I sound like this or I sound like this? Because listen, rap, music is an expression of what's within your heart and your mind. And it gets limited, or it gets it's taken away from when you try to sound like other people, because those people are expressing something that's in their heart and in their mind. I say you're best off expressing what's in your heart and your mind. I get many people are influenced by other rappers and musicians, so they take from them. But a lot of times, what I'm hearing is like they try to do that. That's what they try to do. They try to do a version of what they did, and you're going to pale in comparison. Listen, SCRV, man, this is part 2. Listen, although I still agree with a lot of the things I just said in the last part that you were just watching, I will say I've come to a new opinion. But that's first on giving you the credit you deserve for making a 23-track album with what it seems as a very, very, very small following. For someone who has a very, very small following, I only looked at you on your YouTube. You put in a lot of effort. Wow. I gotta say, I still feel the same way. But mostly, I'm gonna hit something more specific. You really wear your influences on your shoulders. The biggest influence that hit me while you was rapping, while listening to your music, was Eminem and everybody Eminem was associated with. I don't know if that makes sense, but I feel like you just was attached to Eminem and every person he made music with, because weirdly, that's what this album's, this mixtape you made, that's what it sounds like. It sounds like Eminem and a West Coast flow and a West Coast vibe, and then all the West Coast dudes like Eminem and Dr. Dre. Like, if I gave this to them, they might be like, yo, send him here, he fits in what we're doing. That's how much. I also said, if I said it wasn't good, I'm gonna take that back, because that wasn't the problem. This is a well-produced, a well-made mixtape. It's well-made, well-produced. As far as technicalities, as far as for how it's presented and how it sounds, A+. You get an A+ for effort. Like I said, there's only one issue. It's just so derivative of other artists. And because since it sounds like you're just trying to not sound like them, but it sounds like you're really using their tools to make your work, to the point where I'm thinking it's a worse version of their stuff. In this case, Eminem, Dr. Dre, some West Coast people. I'm sorry, bro. I can't. I made this second part to really hit you with, acknowledge you for how much effort and how well this album sounds. The reason why I may have not even said it was good is because I automatically, subconsciously compared it to the predecessors who obviously inspired this work. Because the inspiration, the people who inspired you to make this are very easy if you just listen to it, and I did, and it just pales in comparison to them, bro. I had to call it out. I have to acknowledge all the effort you put in, all the time you probably put in to make a 23-track mixtape. Like, dude, very few rappers that I've reviewed have done anything like that. You might be the first, and for that, you need to be acknowledged for how much work you put in. You need to be acknowledged, and I say you stay doing this. The future is bright. Listen, another thing I didn't say that I should have said in the last one is you got a lot of potential. This is a lot of work you did, and this definitely stuck out to me. This stuck out to me, bro. I'm sorry, bro. I just don't have enough time to thoroughly go through your album or mixtape, what you calling it. I'd like to, but I just don't have enough time. I have way too many people to review that I want to review. Way too many others to hear, man. So I'm sorry I can only do the service of listening to 3 of your tracks, and then I just listened to about 8 more. But I apologize, because I feel like I'm not giving you the proper worth, the proper balance, the proper justice that you should receive. I'm very sorry. If I can later one day, I will. But I did take a listen, and I'll say you do have your own style, your own flow. The problem is it's deeply rooted in those people I spoke of, Eminem and natural West Coast artists that came up a while back. And that's what I hear. I don't really hear, I hear lesser derivative versions of them more than I hear another person, namely you. And funny thing is, you said you were from Chicago. So wow, that's a nice mix. I do. That's why it may have seemed like I heard so much of Eminem, Dr. All of them that I thought that that's what you were trying to do. So I judge it for that. But listening more to the album, I see that you actually did make your own style. You have your own sound. You did come into your own. Chirac Punk is actually a pretty unique song for what it is. But it's just so, your music, what you're doing is so deeply embedded with what they was doing back in 2000, 2001, 2002, 2003, all that area, that West Coast, and then Eminem. It just sounds so much like that. I just automatically hold it to that standard, and it doesn't hold a candle. And I feel like more people would address you on that. But for people who may have forgot those times, or for people who never really heard that music and they listen to it, I feel like they might give you praise. And I feel like you deserve praise for this project. I feel like you do. But the main thing here, I want you to, if I had to put in a ribbon bow that I'm saying in this second part that I didn't say in this first part, is that you have a lot of potential. You have a lot of potential. I'm just going to go ahead and say you have the most potential out of anybody I've ever reviewed, because you dedicated yourself to making this great piece of work, this wow piece of work. And I didn't give you credit in the first part, but I'm going to give you credit now, because I'm kind of understanding how much work it took and how much effort it was and how much you put in, and I feel like that deserves some credit, bro. And I really hope you have more people. I really hope you have more people in the future that acknowledges your work, because it definitely needs to be acknowledged for what you did, bro. So listen, man, I give you an A for effort. The problem is you're wearing your influences way too hard. You're using, it's almost like you saw the brush Dr. Dre was using, and the brush them niggas was using, and you just made it your business to try to do it like them. You just said, I need to do it like them. But the problem is, when you try to do it like them, you're just gonna get a lesser version of what they were doing. And that's why I'm hard on people who sound like other people, bro. Come into your own. But I think you got promise. Keep going hard. You got, the sky's the limit, bro. I think the sky's the limit for you, based on how hard this is. Based on, it's kind of conceptual. It has a little bit of conception, not really, but it's a project, and it comes together. It does. It really does. And I gotta give you credit for that. I do still feel the same way I felt as far as the flow and the delivery. Your flow, I see, it's actually it's more unique than I gave it credit for. But I feel like you're just raw. I feel like you need to develop more. You know what I'm saying? You need to develop more. I don't want to say you shouldn't have. I'm gonna say, like, just focus, just make more music, pretty much, bro. And I feel like you're gonna be good, bro. But you definitely, a lot of dedication, a lot of passion was taken to make a project like this. And I need to acknowledge you for that. And that's why I made this second part. So with that being said, man, end it off. Back to part one. With that being said, SCVR reviewed. JaeMoye. Peace.